म स्कुल टाइममा हुँदाखेरि I remember somebody said like तिमी किन हिप हप छैनौ क्या अनि I'm like म किन हिप हप छैन so I went and I listened to some Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and I was like shit this is who I want to be when I grow up and then somebody said like bro तिमीले Sex Pistols सुनेछौ अनि
sounds
yeah back then like somebody sex भन्दै I was like ooh
yeah.
god damn it
you said the S word.
you're a naughty boy अनि like you know you don't go to a cyber and type sex क्या class 8 को बच्चा भएर हैन that's what I did and I was distracted
Of course, very distracting. Yes,
I remember your old condom ko ad
that ad is where it came from.
Jhilkey dai cha chaina condom
Yeah, that's.
I'm like wow that's
I had a
catchy
doubt that's where it came from.
it's very catchy
It is very
it's
catchy.
very like I think so many kids didn't get born because of that song and thank you
Thank you, yeah.
Other traffic only comes up because of that song so like that's why I'm like okay this name is very catchy so I decided to call us Jhilkey.
Welcome to the Rock Show with ASM. Another episode, another story, and another fascinating guest. आजको guest चाहिँ एकदम special हुनुहुन्छ. His band started a year ago. They just celebrated their first anniversary, and they've already released their debut EP to much acclaim and to much love from the audiences. I am personally a big fan of their music. I'm a bigger fan of them individually and what they mean to the music industry as well. Please welcome on the show from Jhilkey and the Company, Mr. Steve Dewan.
Yo.
You want to do this? You want to do this? Which one do you want to
Punch
do? Oh, there you go. Right. Social distancing. How are you, man? How's it going?
I'm fine but a little paranoid as well losing my mind
Why are you losing your mind?
Corona this shit can I swear?
Yeah, you can. It's YouTube. That's all you want.
This shit that you I can't see like म मान्छेहरु मायाले एकअर्काले हक गरेको पनि देख्न सक्दिन के आजकल it pisses me off हुन्छ I'm like you're killing your loved one and please don't do it for
एकदमै अनौठो टाइम हो यार अब के भन्ने हैन it's
strange
yeah it's very strange time we're not allowed to do a lot of things we took for granted
exactly
right speaking of things that we took for granted was live music.
Oh, I miss it there.
Yeah,
totally.
I miss it too.
You know, like my Facebook live गर्दाखेरि I realized something क्या हुन्छ नि त्यो I was not singing to an audience तर कस्तो moment of self reflection क्या because when I'm singing to front camera म मलाई नै देखिरहेछु I've never sang in front of a mirror before क्या I'm just looking at my face, I'm looking at my hair moving, I'm looking at my teeth अनि त्यो it's so weird हुन्छ नि and then just comments are bubbling up हुन्छ नि एउटा माथि अर्को
so distracting.
Oh my god, they're
so distracting.
So yeah, I miss live shows where I can actually see people
and
उनीहरुको रियाक्सन हुन्छ नि उनीहरुको आँखा नाक दाँत मुख सबै हल्लेको उफ्रेको लडेको that is like so much preferable.
Satisfaction, man.
So
Steve अब चाहिँ let's get on the time machine and let's go a little let's do a little rewind. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up? What kind of music were you listening to? What was happening?
I'm a Kathmandu boy हुन्छ नि I was born here, I grew up here अनि मलाई like यो सिटीमा मन पर्दैन तर मन पर्छ टाइपको छ क्या there's many reasons why I don't like it and I like it as well अनि त्यसले नै मलाई as an artist influence गरेछ directly हुन्छ नि किनभने when I grew up I started listening to a lot of whatever was available.
What was available?
Sugam Pokhrel,
of course.
Axe Band,
of course.
1974 AD. And even before that was like Bollywood songs. Completely, I stayed in a hostel, and हामीले हप्तामा एकचोटि मात्रै टिभी हेर्न पाउँथ्यो and that was like one Bollywood movie क्या. So like my mind, my dreams, my music, everything हुन्छ नि त्यही थियो क्या हुन्छ नि ठिस अनि I'm like shit that is so cool क्या यो.
That's so cool. It was so cool back in the day.
Yeah, it was so cool. अनि त्यसपछि like I don't know म स्कुल टाइममा हुँदाखेरि I remember somebody said like तिमी किन हिप हप छैनौ क्या अनि I'm like म किन हिप हप छैन so I went and I listened to some Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and I was like shit this is who I want to be when I grow up मलाई यो ट्रान्सफर्मेसन चाहियो क्या and त्यसपछि I had like baggy pants and things like that.
We all had baggy pants.
Yeah, my mom was worried that
it was worrisome time for all the parents.
Yeah, and like people were wearing their stickers here
Yeah.
after Nelly came.
Nelly,
and,
after
no,
Nelly came.
man, what you do? Yeah. And even I was like, yeah, Nelly, I'm crazy about. Well, see, I don't know. Somebody told me about like, मैले यो नाम मात्रै सुने Sex Pistols भन्ने. And it caught my attention. I was like, त्यस्तो नाम मैले कहिले सुनेको थिइनँ ब्यान्डको नेम. Usually it was so decent क्या ब्यान्डको नाम्सहरू. Gyani names by Gyani people, I know. Although the music was heavy, they seemed like nice people. And then somebody said, like, bro, timle Sex Pistols suna cha
It just sounds.
Yeah, back then, like somebody sex bhanda, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
You said the S
Oh,
word.
you're a naughty boy. They're like, म सिधै घर गएर like त्यति बेला फेरि like घर गएर there was no like हुन्छ नि म गुगल गरे टाइपको पनि होइन क्या घर गएर like I decided to go to a cyber. And like, you know, you don't go to a cyber and type sex get Class 8 go bacha bhayera haina. That's what I did. And I was distracted.
Of course. Very distracting, yes.
Pure distracted bhayo tara like I found
Eventually,
it.
after 3 minutes.
Eventually. Like my त्यो उनीहरुको dress up ले नै pull गरे क्या.
Yeah.
As a young kid किनभने त्यो I was skinny like them. हैन. And त्यो spiky hair and things like that. It really attracted me. And then I heard their music. It was trash. Total trash. So I felt like a trash. And that I related to that trash. Maila, choto गीत एकदमै सजिलो सुन्नलाई सिक्नलाई अनि that's when I went back to school and I told all of my friends about like हुन्छ नि तिमीहरुले Sex Pistols सुन्नु पर्छ. This is the good stuff. But then after that I don't know म त्यसपछि suddenly blues सुन्न थाले. And then, you know, I don't know, म धेरै many changes आयो भनौँ न phases मा आयो अनि like I'm again back to listening to punk rock right now हुन्छ नि.
Fantastic.
But yeah, there's so many things, man. This will like probably take up the whole show.
Probably
so,
will.
Yeah, म कसरी summarize गरौँ.
Let's take a few steps forward. When did you pick up your first instrument?
I was very small पनि हैन म exactly भन्नु पर्दा म class 6-7 तिर थिएँ. Like मेरो cousins-हरु भनौँ न, they used to live with me. And those guys were like really cool dudes हुन्छ नि. पुरा जिउभरि ट्याटु हैन छतमा गएर यस्तो गिटार बजाइरहेछ अनि like girls from around यस्तो हेरिरहेछ. अनि like as a young kid I'm like shit I want that too.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg and then that.
Yeah, I'm like म यो चाहियो के. And then I told my uncle, you know, uncle please मलाई गिटार सिकाइदिनुस् के. And he just told me to press one string and he's like G major भने यही हो. And then he disappeared for ages. म G major मात्रै बजाएँ क्या for a few months. Zrang, 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 zrang. I sucked at it. And this was after like a long time, I remember asking them, "My G major perfect गरिसकेँ. Please मलाई नयाँ chord सिकाइदिनुस्." And then E minor came to my life.
For how many months?
For a long time. But luckily I broke my back. त्यसपछि हैन. I used to play judo and for I don't know कसरी मेरो ढाड भाँच्यो तर भाँच्यो क्या. अनि the doctor was like तिमीले judo खेल्न सक्दैनौ अब. So pick up something non-violent. अनि त्यसपछि म keyboard सिक्नतिर लागेँ.
That's pretty non-violent.
Yeah, very non-violent. Even the teacher made fun of me क्या. He was like तिमीलाई keyboard बजाउन आउँछौ हैन. मेरो त घरमा थियो अलिअलि आउँथ्यो. I'm like आउँछ. अनि he's like त्यो त कागले बस्यो भने नि आवाज त आइहाल्छ. बजाउन आउँछ कि आउँदैन. I'm like oh shit okay.
That's a pretty good burn man. That's a pretty sick burn.
Like, I'm like oh shit. म त यहाँ गफ गर्न पाउँछ भनेर आएको थिएँ keyboard class. जुडोमा ढाड भाँचेर हैन such a failure. And त्यसपछि I learned that I got decent भनौँ न in keyboard किनभने like back then हाम्रो केटाहरु सबै System of a Down सुन्दै थियो. And they used to ask me to play that shit keyboard मा क्या. Bro toxicity बजाउन भन्छ है. अब म ढुङढुङ 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 गर्छु. They're like this guy is mad, this guy is fire. And they started spreading the news around के हुन्छ नि oh this guy can play toxicity. Keyboard मा. And I'm like oh shit यस्तो सजिलो छ. So like अनि त्यसपछि फेरि मैले राम्ररी गिटार सिकेँ त्यसपछि चाहिँ like just copy paste हान्दै के मैले किबोर्डमा जे सिकेँ just गिटारमा just paste हान्दै अनि
Self taught. 100%.
Self taught. I want to give credit to my keyboard teacher क्या. The second dude. That guy was so cool क्या. हुन्छ नि so cool. क्लासमा आउँथ्यो होइन अनि म आउने बित्तिकै त्यो सरले ब्लुज सिकाइदिइहाल्यो क्या
Wow.
बाबु यो 12 बार भन्छ यसलाई तिमीलाई ब्यान्डमा बजाएर बेला अल्छी लाग्यो केही बजाउनु मन लागेन भने बजाइदियो भने
That's a musician's joke.
म त ल ओके 12 बार तर आई गट हुक्ड अन टु इट बजाको बजाइ
It's a G major all over again.
शिरमनी इन मेनी वेज म फरेस्ट गम्प जस्तै छु क्या एक कोरे हुन्छ नि अनि त्यसरी नै सो लाइक द्याट गाई रियली सेट मी अन द राइट डाइरेक्सन त्यसपछि त लाइक जस्ट इभेन्चुअली भनौँ एन्ट्रोपी भनौँ न इट्स जस्ट हाउ थिङ्स वर मेन्ट टु बी आई गेस
सो यो इभेन्चुली चाहिँ यति म्युजिक एसिमुलेट गरिसकेपछि वाट मेड यु डिसाइड द्याट यु वान्टेड टु हेभ अ पङ्क रक ब्यान्ड
काठमाडौँ यु नो म यहाँ फिर्ता आउँदाखेरि होइन आई जस्ट केम ब्याक फ्रम बेङ्गलोर अनि मेरो माइन्ड सेटमा पङ्क रक ब्यान्डै थिएन क्या आई थट आल प्ले सम हार्ड रक म्युजिक ओर यु नो हार्ड रक तर हल्का इन्डी भाइब्स ओर समथिङ किनभने म त्यो पोइन्टमा पनि लाइक म पङ्क रक सुन्दिनँ थिएँ लाइक धेरै भइसकेको थिएँ म पङ्क रक सुन्नु छाडेँ एट द्याट टाइम आई वाज लिसनिङ टु हिप हप क्या एक्चुली पुरै म हिप हप सुन्दै थिएँ I came back here, you know, यहाँको धुलो मैला everything was like, I am angry right now. मलाई intensity चाहियो क्या यो music.
Snoop Dogg isn't gonna help right
It's
now.
not, I don't need smoothness, I don't need your subtlety हुन्छ नि, I need noise, I need heavy, I need aggression. अनि फेरि हाम्रो drummer पनि, by the way, shout out to my guys, है, Dipson, Vishal, Sid, I love you guys, होइन.
I love them too.
I love you guys. अनि Dipson guy ऊ आयो होइन, he's like a total punk rock drummer क्या फेरि, perfect. अनि प्राङ पड्काइदियो मेरो त भित्रबाट जोस आइहाल्यो त्यसपछि त त्यो बच्चाको जोस हुन्छ नि अन्त आई वाज लाइक सक्यो दिस इज द लाइक ओके वी आर अ पङ्क रक ब्यान्ड फ्रम टुडे
I think we're a punk band.
तिमी कपाल काट तिमी ट्याटु लाउ
Your jeans should be till here.
सडनली चेन्ज के हुन्छ नि सब कुरा
But it felt organic.
एकदमै टोटली अर्ग्यानिक
Because a lot of times when this is about band chemistry, right? एउटा band memberसँग यस्तो jam हुन्छ भने predict गर्नै सकिँदैन. Once you enter and they start and त्यसपछि त्यो feel when it starts developing, the music comes naturally.
एकदम म like अनि even me like I don't want my band members to be the best हुन्छ नि I don't care. Not they can be like as primitive as hell क्या तर I want them. I want त्यो person. मलाई त्यो मान्छे चाहिन्छ क्या अनि त्यसपछि विल वर्क समथिङ आउट क्या म चाहिँ यो इट्स लाइक एउटा रिलेसन क्या हुन्छ नि बुढाबुढी जस्तै क्या हुन्छ नि यु क्यान्ट एक्सपेक्ट यर हस्बेन्ड टु बी पर्फेक्ट तर यु विल वर्क समथिङ आउट अनि इट्स गोइङ टु बी ब्युटिफुल होइन त्यस्तै लाग्छ क्या ब्यान्ड पनि हुन्छ नि लाइक त्यसले चाहिँ अर्ग्यानिकली केही निस्किन्छ क्या फेरि दिस गोज ब्याक टु यो मेरो पुरानो पङ्क फेभरेट ब्यान्ड्सहरू क्या वेयर लाइक 4 जना साथी हुन्थ्यो अनि एकजनाले चाहिँ ल म म्यानेजर बन्छु तिमी ड्रमर बन्नु तिमी बेस बजाऊ तिमी गिटार बजाऊ भने त्यसरी सुरु भयो सो लाइक मलाई आई लाइक द्याट स्टफ हुन्छ नि त्यो त्यसपछि आई थिङ्क द पर्सन कम्स इन फ्रन्ट हुन्छ नि रादर देन अरू कुराहरू अनि द्याट क्रिएट्स म्याजिक फर मी क्या मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो लाग्छ
हामी ब्यान्डको कुरा गरिरहेको थियौँ हामी फर्स्ट एक्सपिरियन्सको कुरा गरिरहेको थियौँ ज्यामिङ विथ who would go on to be your, you know, future members of Jhilkey and the company. But before that, there's a little segment on this show I'm going to introduce Koreko. Since last week, it's I keep changing the name every week because I keep forgetting the name of the segment. But I'll just call it now. I'm just going to call it Pictures and Stories from now on. So this is the picture I want to pull up, and that's your mom and dad. And they're having probably the world's most medium-sized dosa. Talk to me about this picture.
Okay, this is in Bangalore. I mean, this place was established in what 1929, I guess. They go one of the most oldest tiffin rooms, bhanum na. I mean, this is my favorite. Like I don't think I'm a foodie, but like I'm just hantakali, full on. Just food disappears. Yeah, danger, you know. I mean, like I go around searching for places to eat. And Bangalore, like I think this place has the best dosa. Like, in all of Bangalore. And my parents visit like I told them, you have to try this dosa, please, you have to try. And this good result, okay? And these guys loved it, so I was happy. My friends were like, no, we don't like dosa. You know what? There's a funny memory actually of my friends.
No, go for it.
Like we were like I used to study in Bangalore, and Sivaratri time we were pretty stoned. And we were pretty stoned and walking around the street aimlessly. मलाई क्या भोक लाग्यो क्या अनि भोक लागेपछि लाइक सिधै मेरो मुखमा फेरि खानाको टेस्ट आउँछ अनि I tasted dosa in my टङ भन्छ नि अनि आम लाइक डुड म अहिले डोसा खान जान्छु
That's a craving.
दिस गाइज मेड फन अफ मी क्या हुन्छ नि देयर लाइक छ्या नेपाली भएर डोसा खान्छौ तिमी होइन आम लाइक यु वेट तिमी जाऊ आलु पराठा खाऊ म डोसै खान्छु
Yeah, F you. Yeah, I'm gonna have what I want.
अनि आई अर्डर दिस बिग पेपर मसाला डोसा होइन दिस बिग हुन्छ नि अनि दे अर्डर लाइक राइस इन अ बोल क्या दिस सो स्मल होइन अनि त्यो प्रेजेन्टेसनले नै तिनीहरू हङ्ग्री हुन थाल्यो क्या दे स्टार्टेड आइङ माई डोसा हुन्छ दे जस्ट लुकिङ एट इट होइन उनीहरूको भात सेलाइसक्यो है म चाहिँ यहाँ मजाले च्यात्दै खाँदैछु डोसा And they're like, Steve, please give me. I'm like, nope. No way, dude. Like, I know it's only $30, I know. But use your $30 to eat your dosa. And you're not.
Never insult dosas again.
Oh, I mean, you don't get my dosa, bro. Like,
that's how basically the love. I think it's hereditary, the love for dosa, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm so glad they liked it. There was no complaints. And I would be so sad. I'd be like, God damn it, parents, like,
the other interesting thing about this is, of course, your mom being the amazing singer that she is. I got a call yesterday from a fellow media person who was talking very glowingly about your mom when he found out that you were coming on the show.
Oh, nice.
Talk to me a little bit about your mom and her legacy.
Okay, my mom started her music career before I was born, since before I was born. And like music runs through our family actually, but not like pop music हो भन्ने त छैन तर like उहाँहरुको family नै musical छ क्या even if still until now हाम्रो मेरो मामलीको family party मा गयो भने it's musical क्या कसले गाउन बजाएर हुन्छ कसले गिटार बजाएर हुन्छ केही नभए नाचिरहेको हुन्छ हैन so त्यो background बाट आउनु भएको हो तर अब early life मा she discovered that she had a good voice क्या अनि people actually enjoyed listening to her so त्यसरी उहाँको growth भयो भनौं न and then like she came to Kathmandu उहाँले vocal test pass गर्नुभयो लोकगीतमा कुन चाहिँ गीतमा उहाँको फर्स्ट यो आधुनिकमा हो कि लोकगीतमा चाहिँ थाहा छैन तर सुखमा लाउने पिलासको चोलो दुखमा लाउने जिन भन्ने गीतले चाहिँ उहाँले अर्को टेस्ट पास गर्नु आई डोन्ट नो व्हिच वान आइ एम सरी मम हैन म आई लभ यु तर लाइक त्यसरी पास गर्नुभयो अनि लाइक यु नो स्लोली उहाँले अब यहाँ शी इज फ्रम झापा हैन सो काठमाडौँ आएर आफ्नो एउटा बेस बनाउनु भयो एउटा फाउन्डेसन बनाउनु भयो हाम्रो उहाँको टिचर प्रकाश गुरुङसँग सिक्नु भयो and then later like so many events हरुमा पनि गाउनु भयो पछि उहाँको सोलो करियर पनि स्टार्ट गर्नुभयो त्यसपछि she's come a long way actually अनि probably because my mom was into music त्यो मलाई पनि एउटा सबकन्शियसली त्यो इन्फ्लुएन्स भइसकेको थियो क्या अब when she was like म सानो हुँदाखेरि मम्मीको करियर हाफवे भइसकेको थियो अनि मम्मीको म्युजिक भिडियो सुट हुँदा के हुँदा म पनि जस्ट ट्याग अलोङ गर्दिहाल्थेँ क्या इनफ्याक्ट मेरो मम्मीको फर्स्ट म्युजिक भिडियोमा म पनि छु क्या सानो लाइक दे जस्ट आस्क मी टु डान्स अनि
What's the name of the video?
अब आउँदैछ बाइ द वे मेरो मम्मीको च्यानलबाट आउँदैछ प्लिज लाइक एन्ड सब्सक्राइब
Can you just plug that too? Where can they find your mom's music?
युट्युबमा चन्दा देवान अफिसियल भनेर छ फेसबुकमा पनि चन्दा देवान भनेर छ हैन अनि त्यो म भएको म्युजिक भिडियो नि आउँदैछ लाइक म लाइक सानो थिएँ हैन अनि त्यो भाइ नाच भने म त बल्ले बल्ले मात्रै गर्न यस्तो दिए हैन लाइक अब फर एभर क्या My grandkids will see that and say like, oh my god, बाजे के गरेको त
You should be worried if Ritarvat and Hateful Eight doesn't see that.
Oh shit. Sudden realization. Existential crisis.
So that's how you were like early age देखि नै एउटा musical tendency was already trying to develop.
हजुर यो like it was always there किनभने like even like I was brought up in a Christian family, so every night prayer हुन्थ्यो गीत गाउने हुन्थ्यो हैन people were playing even my dad you know he's a rocker and पुरा गिटार बजाउनुहुन्छ
He has his channel too by the way.
No he doesn't.
No. But he has a workout video. He does a lot of workout videos.
My dad is super into fitness. Yeah. He's like a very fit guy. Ani so yeah even मेरो पापाको पनि like अनि म सानो हुँदा I only used to hear stories about him so but you know they involved guitar here and there अनि म सानोदेखि एउटा गिटार त थियो क्या घरमा स्पेशली एउटा पुरानो गिब्सन GIV गिब्सनको 12 string गिटार थियो which turned into a 6 string क्या अनि त्यो it was always there क्या मैले त्यो फर्स्टमा G सिकेको गिटार पनि त्यही हो क्या
Was it 12 or 6 by then?
6 भइसक्यो बाइ द टाइम आई रिसिभ द्याट हैन त्यसमा टेप लाएर टालिरहेको थियो क्या त्यस्तो वाङ्गो भइसकेको थियो अनि मैले पनि अर्को लेयर टेप थप्दिएँ क्या त्यसमा हुन्छ नि सो या त्यो थियो क्या अनि दे अलवेज प्लेड म्युजिक हुन्छ नि अब डाइरेक्टली इन्डाइरेक्टली इन्करेज गर्नुभयो कि भएन त्यो त लाइक आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ तर म चाहिँ सबकन्सियसली अब स्पिकिङ इट अप हुन्छ नि गाउने बजाउने त्यो रैला भाइब्स भनौँ न
And what does your mom think of your band?
सी लाइक्स इट
Yeah.
I was disappointed हुन्छ
And she liked it?
Yeah.
Damn it! I failed as a punk rocker.
Yeah, that's what like
My parents like my music.
I'm like the most uncool punk rocker ever. My mom likes my music. And my first EP record गरेँ अनि I showed it to them and I was like so scared क्या they'll be like छ्या कस्तो बजाएको यो हल्ला के हुन्छ they're like this is good तिमीले त राम्रो बजायो what will I tell my friends now क्या हुन्छ
Yeah, they hate it.
yeah shit तर like it's super cool that हुन्छ नि त्यो अलिक open minded हुनुहुन्छ क्या towards my music अनि that's nice.
That's nice. It's always good to have family support.
Yeah, I think it's essential, essential, totally important. Kinane like, you know, no matter what you do, kasaiko support chaina, you go through so many rejections that it's good to like even call your mom and say like, you know, like everything's fine. And she'll be like, yeah, everything's fine, chill. त्यो एउटा something to fall back on. Ekdam important. So,
absolutely.
You know, musicians' life like very tough. So much rejections.
And all you think is we'll get them next time.
Yeah.
That's all that you can think. You lockdown period, right? How did you spend your time?
You know what? I've been so busy actually. I have been so busy. मैले like सुरुमा त यो लाइभ शोज फेसबुक लाइभ गर्न थालेँ अनि त्यसपछि मैले के गर्न थालेँ भन्दाखेरि सानो मेरो इन्भेस्टिगेटर सिरिज बनाउन थालेँ.
I love that series. Thanks. And check out that series.
Guys, please हाम्रो झिल्के एन्ड द कम्पनीको
इन्भेस्टिगेटर सिरिज
युट्युब च्यानलमा छ हैन अनि
Oh my God.
like यो चाहिँ you know what like I'm a big fan of movies अनि there are some directors you know that make you feel like म पनि सक्छु क्या म पनि I can take a camera and just shoot. So like म पनि त्यसरी इन्स्पायर्ड भयो हैन तर like sadly I'm not them अनि we made something.
Who were you trying to mimic?
Oh, I have so many favorites. तर currently मेरो दुईटा favorites छ. एउटा चाहिँ डेभिड लिन्च भयो हैन अनि अर्को चाहिँ there's this Iranian director called Abbas Kiarostami. So like मलाई डेभिड लिन्चको चाहिँ यो जुन यो सरियल अप्रोच छ त्यो एकदम मनपर्छ अनि कियोरोस्तामीको चाहिँ सिम्प्लिसिटी के सो आई ट्राई टु मेक माई स्किट्स भनौँ न एकदमै सिम्पल तर सरियल एट द सेम टाइम हुन्छ नि त्यो आई डोन्ट नो सम काइन्ड अफ वियर्ड मिक्सचर तर त्यो द्याट्स वाट आई ट्राई टु डु भनौँ न ट्राई इज द की वर्ड तर अब आई गेस राम्रै भयो पिपल सेड या स्टिभ इट्स कुल
या यु किडन्याप्ड अ गाय and yeah, that was the fun part of that one.
बिचारा अनि या बाइ द वे प्रथम ओली मेरो कजन भाइ.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him.
He's fantastic. Do check out उहाँको Jhilkey and the Company को investigator series. It's a short comedy sketch series उहाँले lockdown मा बनाएको. If you're ever down in life, केही कुराले depressed हुनुहुन्छ भने just go watch that video. You'll get depressed even more.
Yeah, like, it's so depressing. You'll actually be happy.
Glad I'm not him.
Full circle जान्छ क्या यो त. Never ends.
हामीले अहिलेसम्म के इस्टाब्लिस गरिसक्यो भने you want to be Snoop Dogg. G major is your favorite chord.
Oh yeah.
अहिलेको रिक्याप चाहिँ यति भइसक्यो. हामी अब कुरा गरिरहेको थियौँ about the band. How you met them. So you talked about jamming first मा drummerसँग चाहिँ. How did you meet the other members of Jhilkey and the Company?
Like you know what 2 years before this मेरो मम्मीको एल्बम लन्च थियो. त्यति बेलामा I was still studying in Bangalore, so she called me back for a week. अनि आऊ ल तिमी पनि ओपन गरिदेऊ नि त भन्नुभयो अनि त्यति बेला म I had 2 songs ready त्यति बेला आएर मैले ज्याम गरेँ केटाहरूसँग डिफ्रेन्ट सेट अफ बोइज खालि अहिलेको विशाल मात्रै थियो त्यो लाइनअपमा अनि that's when I decided to call ourselves Jhilkey and the Company.
Where did that name come from?
The name came from Jhilkey. First ma I just wanted like एउटा नेपाली नाम हुन्छ नि अनि I wanted a noun. एडजेक्टिभ होइन वर्ब होइन एउटा नाउन होस् नामै होस् क्या हुन्छ नि अनि धेरै सोचेँ मैले हुन्छ नि नक्कले कान्छा होइन सो मेनी नेम्स होइन द्याट डिफाइन माई भाइब हुन्छ नि एन्ड देन आई रिमेम्बर यो ओल्ड कन्डोमको एड
That ad is where it came from.
झिल्के दाइ छ छैन कन्डोम wow, that's
I had
catchy.
a doubt that's where it came from.
It's very catchy.
It is very
It's
catchy.
very like I think so many kids didn't get born because of that song, you know. And it's, thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Other traffic only comes up because of that song. So like that's why I'm like, okay, this name is very catchy. So I decided to call us Jhilkey. And then these guys are like, bhayena, Jhilkey is not enough. And somebody said, "Dai and the company thapnu paryo." And I was like, no, मलाई झिल्के मात्रै मनपर्छ यो साह्रै लामो भयो क्या आई स्टिल फिल माई ब्यान्ड्स नेम इज सो लङ क्या झिल्के एन्ड टी सर्टमै अट्दैन कस्तो ठुलो टेन्सन अनि
JATC.
ओ माई गड फेरि मलाई
ASM is
एब्रिभिएसन्स
so easy, right?
so easy क्या दाइ अनि लाइक यु नो अनि वी डिड भोटिङ अनि लाइक वी आस्क मेनी पिपल एन्ड एभ्रिबडी इज लाइक झिल्के इन द कम्पनी आम लाइक ओके फाइन यु विन अनि त्यहाँबाट झिल्के इन द कम्पनी भयो एन्ड देन आई वेन्ट ब्याक अनि आई टोल्ड दोज गाइज म फेरि आउँछु विल फर्म अ ब्यान्ड अगेन तर दोज गाइज वेन्ट देयर ओन वेज भनौँ न अनि वेन आई केम ब्याक विशाल मात्रै थियो अनि त्यसपछि सिड चाहिँ लाइक इज माई भेरी डिस्टेन्ट रिलेटिभ भनौँ न अनि त्यसपछि युज टु किप आस्किङ मी क्या अनलाइनमा दा यो भने के हो त्यो भने के हो यो भने के हो होइन अनि उसको किबोर्ड बजाएको भिडियो यहाँ त्यहाँदेखि पठाइरहेको थियो अनि आई जस्ट टोल्ड हिम लाइक अब यो सबै छाड म फिर्ता आउँछु तिमी मेरो ब्यान्डमा हो त्यसरी नै सिक्ने अब त्यो होइन त्यो जस्ट कम एन्ड प्ले विथ मी क्या त्यसरी नै
Trial by fire.
एकदमै ट्रायल बाई फायर पोर गाई होइन सरी तर लाइक इज ग्रोन सो वेल क्या आइ एम सो प्राउड अफ द्याट किड होइन इज ग्रोन सो वेल अनि आउने बित्तिकै म र विशाल थियो अनि त्यसपछि सिड अलरेडी थियो अनि त्यसपछि मलाई यो हाम्रो चकाचकको ड्रमर विक्रान्त आई मेट हिम इन बेङ्गलोर वे ब्याक उसको हामीसँगै त्यति बेला एउटा सोमा त्यो स्टेज सेयर गऱ्यौँ हामीले सो मैले त्यति बेला चाहिँ विक्रान्तलाई सोधेको थिएँ लाइक विक्रान्त म एउटा ब्यान्ड फर्म गर्ने सोच्दैछु भनेको थियो अनि विक्रान्तले लाइक होइन म अलरेडी चकाचकमा छु आई नो अ गाई हुज राइट फर यु भने क्या सो मैले हि गेभ मी दिप्सन्स नम्बर अनि म आएको लाइक प्रब्ली 1 विकभित्रमै मैले दिप्सनलाई कल गरेर हाम्रो फर्स्ट ज्याम भइहाल्यो क्या आई डिन्ट वेस्ट टाइम आई डिन्ट यु नो केही छैन सिधै ज्याम रुममै बोलाएँ ज्याम गरेँ लाइक द्याट डुड पिक्ड अप सो फास्ट क्या म 2टा गीत लिएर आएको थिएँ होइन पङ्क्तिहरू अनि त्यसपछि कान्छी तिम्रो नराम्रो बानी होला अनि लाइक म दिप्सन यो गीत यस्तो छ है भने सेकेन्ड टेकमा उठायो क्या हामीले 2 घन्टा बुक गरेको थियो है 15 मिनटमा सकिरहेन के गर्ने क्या एकैछिन अकवर्ड क्या फर्स्ट टाइम भेटिरहेको छ दिप्सनलाई नि होइन लाइक अब के गफ गर्ने के न हामीले ओके लेट्स प्ले इट अगेन अनि द्याट्स हाउ वी मेट अनि डाइरेक्टली किक अफ गरिहाल्यो लाइक हाम्रो भाइब पनि म्याच गरिहाल्यो क्या एक्चुली अनि लाइक कस्तो यो त लाइक टिन्डर डेट खाले नै भयो क्या हुन्छ अनि लाइक सक्सेसफुल टिन्डर डेट भनौँ न I've never dated through Tinder तर लाइक यो जस्ट एउटा assumption भनौँ न त्यस्तै हुन्छ
varying stories
yes तर we didn't wake up in the same bed
that's right back to Jhilkey and the company no so this is what I mean so you guys first time jam गर्यो because तिमीहरूको inception नै 1 वर्ष मात्र भएको छ but you just celebrated
1 year and few days
right you just celebrated the anniversary already But within this year, we're going to pull up the second photograph here.
Cool.
Is this shot, this iconic shot that everybody takes from Purple Haze, right? This is the shot that you have to take.
Ekdamai.
This is the EP launch, Jhilkey Fire, right? That happened in February. Or the 1st of
January 25th.
January 25th, man. And I remember being there, man. It was Keta who was there, On Acid was there.
Yes, they.
And then you guys played, and it was fire. The night was actually Jhilkey Fire.
Thank you so much for coming and buying our merch.
The only 2 people.
Yeah.
The t-shirt kine was me and Sadish Dai, right?
Yes, Dai.
I still have your t-shirt.
Thank you, Dai.
I love it. How did this moment feel?
You know, honestly, भन्नुपर्दाखेरि I forgot. I was so busy that day. Since morning, I was so busy. Like you, thanks to हाम्रो विजय दाई सङ्गीत पाठशाला होइन this was possible. तर like you know, Jhilkey boys did a lot of work to make this possible हुन्छ नि म literally I have gone to Bhaktapur यो धुलीखेल tickets दिनलाई क्या my theory is that if you want to come to my show, I will come to you. म तिमीलाई दिनेछु यो ticket. So I just followed that through. And I went so many places like the whole month, January 1st देखि 25th summer was so busy. Running around, giving tickets, and even that day was like so busy from the start. बिहान त्यो दिन के एउटा random के event थियो I forgot. That पुरा traffic jam भइरहेको थियो के भइरहेको थियो. So busy, so stressful. अनि त्यसपछि लाइक सबै कुरा एकदम हेजमै गयो क्या छुकछुक हेजभित्र हेजमा बाई द वे सो लाइक भइरहेको थियो होइन सडनली अनि हाम्रो ब्यान्ड लाइभ हाम्रो टर्न आयो भनौँ न अनि द्याट्स वेन लाइक आई
Finally.
पुल माइसेल्फ ब्याक आम लाइक ओके इट्स टाइम टु गो एन्ड प्ले सम सिट
Yeah.
प्ले यर सिट क्या त्यो पनि अनि त्यसपछि अलिकति मेमोरी छ मलाई मेरो दिमागमा हुन्छ नि अफ प्लेइङ एन्ड ह्याभिङ फन अनि त्यसपछि फेरि ब्ल्याक आउट क्या त म आई हेभ नो मेमोरी तर आई रिमेम्बर फिलिङ रिलिभड एट दिस पोइन्ट हुन्छ अनि त्यो होल मन्थको काम सक्यो इट वाज अ सक्सेस अनि आई जस्ट रिमेम्बर फिलिङ लाइक होली यो भयो 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 यु हेटर्स खाले होइन त आई वाज सो ह्याप्पी क्या हुन्छ नि अनि द्याट्स अल आई रिमेम्बर एक्चुली किनभने बाँकी त जस्ट फोटोजकै थ्रुबाट यो के भन्छ भाइक्यारियसली नै म लिभ गरिरहेको छु यो फोटोहरू त द्याट्स अल आई रिमेम्बर द्याट
That sort of support also, for a debut band coming in, man, you have the love of the people right there.
Thank you, Dai. I don't know how, it happened.
You're doing some good shit, that's why.
Thank you, Dai. I was surprised, like, I was still skeptical, like, I know I gave those tickets myself. Then I'm like, will they come today? And these guys were freaking out to get on, and they were like, Steve, ke garne yaar, koi aaya chaina. And I'm like, dude, 2 ghanta baki cha show.
I know that feels that. Yeah, I know.
And like, tell me, मलाई hype up गरिदिसकेको थियो क्या. I'm just sitting there thinking like, oh, fuck you, failure. भन्दा मेरो dad पनि आउँदैछ. I'll have to get a job again. धन्न भएन क्या. Everyone came and I was so relieved and happy क्या हुन्छ नि like. I was happy.
it was a great show, man. And I think Timurko, you guys were also looking forward to a whole tour that was coming up and everything. And then the lockdown happened.
The lockdown happened.
Yeah, man. How do you see us returning to the stage?
I don't see it in the near future.
Like near, how near?
एक वर्ष अझै एक वर्ष लाग्छ लाइक I wouldn't do it for like the audience's safety क्या उनीहरूकै सेफ्टीको लागि भयो नि म चाहिँ गर्दिनँ किनभने पेन्डेमिक भन्ने जोक होइन नि त होइन लाइक पेन्डेमिक इज नट अ जोक अनि लाइक यु कान्ट जस्ट सिङ अ सङ एन्ड इट विल गो अवे होइन लाइक इट टेक्स टाइम सो आई हेभ टु गिभ द टाइम क्या हुन्छ नि अल्टिमेटली अब लाइक मलाई एभ्री वान सेज क्या हुन्छ नि पुरा हाम्रो मेरो गीतको लिरिक्समा छ नि त डराउँदैन झिल्के दाइ त्यहाँ लाइक दाइ डराउँदैन झिल्के दाइ खाली लाइक डराउँछ क्या इट्स पेन्डेमिक स्टे होम बी भेरी अफ्रेड जस्ट सेभ योर एस म्यान लाइक त्यो लाइभ सोज हुन्छ क्या मान्छेले विल पिक इट अप अगेन त्यत्रो वर्ल्ड वार 2 भयो एटम बम पड्क्यो people came back again and we will come back again तर time and place भनौँ न I'm okay हुन्छ नि के छैन अब त्यो गर्न पाए it's not a big deal music doesn't stop for me or anyone होइन बजिरहेको छ नि म घरमा बसेर नि आफैलाई सो दिइरहेकै हुन्छ क्या सो लाइक
it's your satisfaction at the end of the day.
Yes, that totally like मेरो पर्सनल फिलोसफी पनि त्यही छ क्या हुन्छ नि लाइक if I'm not satisfied and I don't think people who listen to my music will be satisfied or even if they won't be I don't care
because you are not satisfied.
Yes, it needs to hit the spot क्या हुन्छ नि त्यो चाहिँ चाहिन्छ एकदमै
a musician needs to feel that. Steve, as हामीले since this is the first time you've been on the show हाम्रो पुरानो सेटअप रेडियोमा थियो where we would do deep dives and talk a little more यो सेटअपमा आइसकेपछि it's more we talk about specific things and stuff that आज चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ तिमीसँग because you've not been here your history especially your mom's the legacy that you're carrying through your blood त्यो सबै कुराहरू चाहिँ actually discuss गर्न मन थियो which we did fantastically in between all the profanities that was used on this show but as we close the show where do you see the future of your band and like are you planning like 2 years in advance or a year in advance of where you want to go especially after this lockdown?
No, I don't like honestly मेरो लाइफमा I don't plan for like more than a year किनभने I don't know I might die tomorrow so like त्यो भन्दा बेसीको प्लान चाहिँ मलाई बेकार लाग्छ क्या there's no point I have a vision that okay future मा if I'm alive म यस्तो गरिरहेको हुन्छु भने त that's where it ends so I see my band within this year working on our songs that's all I see it's a good opportunity to sit down and फेरि गीत भने त्यसै बन्दैन क्या त्यो outside influences धेरै चाहिन्छ you need to live your life you need to listen to a lot more music a lot more movies a lot more books so यो right time हो क्या बसेर soak in गर्ने
absorb गर्ने
सबैलाई लिएर अनि म त्यसरी नै यसलाई टर्न गर्न खोज्दैछु सो रिसेन्ट फ्युचरमा त त्यही छ हाम्रो ब्यान्डको जस्ट सिट डाउन soak in learn something new अनि just you know, get ready for what's next. Ani what's next? अब त्यो त्यति बेलै decide हुन्छ if we survive. I hope me and the boys survive. And even if we don't, guys, like subscribe. God, you know.
That's a great way to tell people to subscribe.
Yeah.
In case I don't make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's also fascinating, you know, your time, especially last year summer, there were so many great bands, elements in Point of like so diverse sort of genre of music that was coming up. Like मलाई always कस्तो लाग्थ्यो भने music scene is supposed to be like a garden. There's flowers, there are lilies, there, and everyone is beautiful on their own. And then there's disco, there's reggae, and so your band, Jhilkey and the Company, also fit this beautiful neat spot that was very much needed on Sunny, where you can just express yourself.
Yes,
and that's your contribution to the music industry.
Thanks.
It is, man. I have to tell you, I don't like the senior junior tag and stuff like that, even though it exists. I can say this from I'm younger than you, but so but I do want to thank you for being in the music industry and your band.
Thank you so much.
And we appreciate it. Maybe we won't say it a lot, but we appreciate your music a lot.
Thank you. Let's shake hands to that.
Finally.
Oh yeah. Sanitizer.
So this is the part of the show. Zaba, I'll give you the floor, as in I'll give you that camera. And on the other end, all your well-wishers, all your fans, all your haters, all the people who've supported you, who've doubted you. And this is basically whatever you want to tell them. So, Steve Dewan, floor is yours.
All right, guys. यति बोलेपछि त तपाईले मलाई चिनिसक्नु भयो. I won't waste time introducing myself. I want to talk a little bit about Nepal and Nepalma artist ko avastha. You know, we are raised up, we grow up watching so many heroes, you know, David Bowie, Elvis Presley, and Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent. And we end up thinking that, okay, that is the end. That is where an artist can go. त्यो राइट हो तर हाम्रो कन्टेक्स्टमा हैन. नेपालमा अनि नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा आर्टिस्टहरुको स्ट्रगल डिफरेन्ट छ. You know, so whenever you listen to me or any other artist, please understand that fact हुन्छ नि कि when I'm creating a song and when I'm recording a song, त्यसमा कति एफर्ट लागेको छ. अनि not just effort, कति क्याश लागेको छ, कति पैसा लागेको छ. And when an artist tells you to please buy my music and not get it for free, we mean it, you know. किनभने कसैको बाइक गएको छ त्यसमा, हैन? कसैको एक महिनाको स्यालेरी गएको छ, कसैको चिया खाजा गएको छ. तर we have lost a lot of things to give you what you like. So in return, you can do the same for us, you know. And त्यति expensive पनि छैन नि music, हैन? I think our CDs are, it's not that expensive. हाम्रो show भने usually tickets मा 200-300 पर्छ, हैन? There's not much you can do with that money, हैन? So it's better spent coming to our shows. It's better spent buying our albums and supporting us, you know. किनभने lockdown मा like केही छैन हाम्रो support. We don't have much to rely on, हैन? So if you buy our albums now and if you support us that way, एउटा good give and take relation बस्छ where we are giving and you are also giving, and your one-way street बन्दैन. So guys, please support Jhilkey and the Company, हाम्रो ASM da, and many more musicians out there, your favorite musicians. मेरो किन्नुपर्छ भन्ने छैन, तर किन्दा हुन्छ. Music Cafe नेपालमा हाम्रो एल्बम सेलमा छ. अनि likewise many artistsहरुको उहाँहरुको respective ठाउँमा सेलमा छ. Please buy their CDs, buy their merch, and support artists, you know. Imagine a place without art. त्यो exist गर्दैन. Imagine a place without music. It doesn't exist. So, you know, don't try to create something that doesn't exist right now. You know, we have enough worries. So that's about it. And just finally, हाम्रो Jhilkey gang, सबजनालाई big shout out to all of you guys, you sexy people.
Seusi people.
Full on Seusi guys. I love you all. The whole band loves you all. म सबैको फोटो देखाउने वाला थिए तर like मैले टाइम पाएन. I'm sorry. You guys are amazing. हाम्रो Instagram, Facebook मा जति हुनुहुन्छ हैन, you guys are so beautiful. You guys are so talented actually. And I love you all, you know. Thank you so much for your support. Please don't stop it. यो त हाम्रो energy नै हाम्रो fuel हो. So I guess that's about it. Hi mom, hi dad, I love you. And that's about it.
Couldn't have said it any better.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. This
You're
has been an absolute blast, man.
Super duper
I was
blast.
looking forward to having you on the show.
Thank you.
Timur story, Timur band story.
Thank you so much.
How everything came to be. And again, we're proud of you. And
Thank you.
we're looking forward to more music
Thank you.
from you. And that's it from the Rock Show with ASM. And he can finally wear his sunglasses.
Slow mo.
Another great episode, another great talk. Of course, उहाँको music cafe नेपालमा छ. Album किनिदिनु होला. उहाँको EP Jhilkey Fire. And also भर्खरै हामीले एउटा music cafe नेपालसँग मिलेर एउटा कोभिड नेपालको लागि पनि डोनेसन सानो पाइलाको थ्रुबाट पनि गरेका छन्. So thank you everyone who donated for that as well. I would like to take this opportunity to say that. And that's it from Steve, ASM, Vinada, and all the production crew here. Till next time, from here on the Rock Show.